Hytale development has been undergoing a lot of readjustment with the recent launch delays. In this video, Zidonuke, as the new project leader for Hytale, explains what exactly is happening with the game's development and how the project will be moving forward. In the video, I talk about the current launch delays, what's going on in the background, and why we're waiting. Launches are hard. Yo, launching Hytale is hard, let's be real. I know it probably feels like there's been a million delays already, but those have been planned delays that we've communicated to you, the community, and you've been so amazingly supportive and understanding in response. But this round the delay is different. This delay was not planned or expected, at least not by us. The last week or so has seen several nasty bugs cripple the server in ways that we simply can't ignore any longer. The result of this, we've had to push back all of our previous launch dates for both Steam and the closed beta, and now we don't go to do any of those launches until these bugs are fixed, which won't be until at least next Wednesday. Hytale has been delayed for months and delayed again for another few months. It is disappointing to say the least. But I am doing the best I can to deliver a high-quality product. In this video, I discuss what has happened during those months of development and where it's at now. So let's get started. The Hytale team informs that the title will be delayed, moving from 2021 to 2023. Delay is due to the fact that with new AI and combat changes revealed, the developers want to build a game of greater scope. Exploration, crafting, and adventure RPG Hytale has been delayed from a planned 2021 release to a release in 2023. The news was confirmed in a post on Steam community by Team LGM, creators of Hytale. The delay is to build a game of greater scope as new AI and combat changes have been revealed. According to Team LGM, at the moment, they are rewriting the core systems for NPC behavior, combat, loot, and progression, and these tasks have forced us to delay the launch. Team LGM also added that they're working on quests, which will be one of the main aspects of Hytale. They want to add more content as well as more immersion through advanced sounds and music. At the same time, they're implementing more mobs and bosses, with each improving every aspect of gameplay. Among other things, they want players to feel like they're part of a world full of life and not just another player. For this reason, they want NPCs to behave realistically in their environment. Reasons for the delay. As you may or may not know, Hytale has been delayed for a long time now. The past few weeks have been extremely busy for the development team, and I would like to give an update on what has changed and what their plans are moving forward. The first thing Hytale likes to mention is that they have been working hard on getting the game ready for release as soon as possible. But there are still some things that need to be addressed before we can launch. They are currently working hard on a few major issues. Number 1, the game client's performance is not up to par with our standards, and we will be addressing this issue with a patch in the very near future. This does not mean that the game will run poorly once the patch goes live. It just means that until then, there will be some downtime while we optimize the game's performance. Number 2, another issue they are working on is server stability. They believe this should be fixed within 1 to 2 months from now. Number 3, finally, they are building a brand new front-end website for players to learn about and play Hytale on. The website will launch alongside the game's release date. However, due to its complexity, it will take us longer than expected to complete it. Hytale is currently in the final stages of polishing the game for launch. However, we have decided that it would be better to take a few more weeks to ensure a smooth and enjoyable experience for our players than to rush things out the door. At this time, they do not expect any further delays of more than a week. This is an ambitious project, and they want to take the time required to ensure that all components of the game are polished and up to our high standards. Concluding final thoughts. The Hytale team has announced plans to delay the game's launch from 2021 to 2023. What were the reasons for this? According to the developers, this is to build a better game. Now that we have transitioned from pre-alpha into alpha, It has become clear that making the combat system better for a larger scope of players is our highest priority. This means rebuilding large parts of the current combat system and expanding our scope with new enemies, abilities, and itemization to support a game with multiple character classes, more weapons and armor, and a larger world. We've been waiting for a long time, but this is great news. It looks like they're doing right by us. I can't wait until 2023.